everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a very exciting update to my makeup only project pan. So let's get right into the products. So very exciting, I'm going to be starting off with actually an empty. This is my Becca First Light Priming Filter. It is empty, as you can see. I have it completely finished up. I feel like other people, their sides went more to the bottom, if that makes any sense, but mine, it really never settled at all. As you can see, there's a ton on the sides. I tried to stir it around. I don't have a beauty spatula, so I wasn't that successful. But yeah, it's definitely finished. It won't pump out anymore. I really did like this, but it is a pretty high price tag. Potentially, if it was half off at an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty or something like that, I would maybe pick up another one, but no plans to repurchase in the near future. Next is my Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. Here I am, here's my progress right here. I did not make a progress update last time, the line hadn't moved, so potentially this is really 2 months worth of progress, but I'm still pretty hopeful because I did have some progress. I have seen it moving a lot in this past month, so hopefully that is a good sign. I have not been mixing it with any other foundations. I've literally just been using it on its own, and I think that has helped. I really do love this foundation, but it's getting a little bit older in my collection, so want to use it up. Here is my Wet n Wild Coverall Pressed Powder. Let me take out the little sponge. So as you can see, I've actually made some progress on this. I did start with this powder as a new product in my collection when I started it in this project pan. It had never been used, so this is 2 months worth of progress on it. I've used it 15 times since the last update, and so I think that's pretty good progress for only using it 15 times. This is pretty loosely pressed, so when you dip in your brush, a lot of kick up comes back and everything like that, but I really love it for setting my eyelids after I do my eyeshadow primer, so I don't think this will be hard to finish up this year, but we will see. Next is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I still have not hit pan on this. Some of you are telling me I'm close, some of you are telling me I'm still way far away. I used it 14 times since the last update, and of course I'll insert a picture of where I was last time, but I feel like I'm making some progress. These edges on the outside are really deceiving because they look like they've been untouched, but my brush isn't that big, so I don't necessarily hit there. But yeah, if this gives you some better insight, of course, if you think I'm close, let me know. If you don't think I'm close, don't tell me. I don't want to know it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this year, obviously, since it is a ton of product, but I'm just extremely looking forward to the day I can hit pan because things go way faster after that, of course, so we will see on this product. A product that's pretty hard to see progress on is my blush. It's my Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk. It's pretty skinny up until this point, but that is still a ton of product, I'm pretty sure. I used it 8 times over the past month. This is a product that if I feel like I'm running late, I don't feel like I get the chance to use just because it is a little bit more finicky and it needs more time to kind of play around with. But I definitely want to get better about using it this month on a more everyday basis. So I did weigh it. It only weighed 11 grams, so I don't think that's going to be very telling from update to update, but there really is no other way to measure progress on this just by looking at it. It doesn't necessarily bend over in a certain spot. I don't think this is very accurate, so I don't know. Also, I don't want to squeeze it too hard because the next time I open it, it'll just explode everywhere. So slow and steady with this one, but I'm excited to have it in this, and it is a liquid blush, so I want to use it up sooner rather than later. Next, I have my Fenty highlight in Mean Money. I am only working on the Mean Money side. This side, Hustle Baby, I'm really not touching at all. As you can see, I have quite a bit of pan on this. These pans aren't that big. They're only 3.5 grams worth of product, so I'm making slow and steady usage on this, but hopefully by the next update, maybe I can hit some side pan on either side, or maybe even up here a little bit. I really haven't been focusing anywhere because I don't know if I want to like repress this at some point, so I've been like trying to strategically use it so I don't have to repress it, but I would like to hit some side pan to see some more progress on this product, but definitely this is one I think I can finish by the end of the year. Also, I've used it 14 times since the last update. Okay, let's talk about some lip products. Not very good progress on these lip products this month because I actually did have a cold sore for about the past week and a half, maybe like 8 days or so. So I haven't been wearing any lip products besides like Obriva and like a thick like moisturizing Vaseline type lip ointment, just because I've had a cold sore and I've been trying to cure it. It's just about going away today, so hopefully over the next month I'll be able to use some more lip products. But here is my Milani lip liner. I'll insert the pictures of like my progress from month to month, but really hardly any progress on this. I only used it 6 times, which would have been at the beginning of the month just with the cold sore situation. So I'm hoping next month I can get more use out of this, because I feel like when I fill in my whole entire lips with it, it actually does show a lot of progress. So I'm hoping I can do that more this next month. And then same with my Bite Chai, really not a lot of progress on it this month. I still have quite a bit left. I really do love this color though, and I was actually using this pretty frequently at the beginning of the month. I used it 10 times. I was using it before I went to work, which is something I typically don't do, and then once again like mid-morning at work. So I was getting like a double reapplication of it, which was helping, but of course then the cold sore situation. So I'm hoping maybe I can do that a little bit more this next month, and then I'll even have more progress on it. I do really want to finish this just because it is Bite, and I know it's kind of older in my collection. It's my oldest lipstick for sure, but I only have 6. I do also want to show a little bit more love to my other lipsticks in my collection, so we'll see maybe if I like focus on this in March and then want to focus on some other ones later on. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I do want to see some more progress on this before I necessarily take it out of this project. So we'll see. And then same story with my Buxom lip gloss in Bellini. I actually did make some progress, surprisingly. It's this bottom tally right here is where we're at currently, but I only used this 8 times over the past month. I do like this lip gloss. It's definitely not my favorite by any means, and it is the oldest in my collection, so I am trying to get it out. I feel like this product isn't really that big. Like, it doesn't really have that much product in it. It has 0.14 fluid ounces, so I'm thinking I can finish this by the end of the year. If I apply it twice as much within the next month, I should be able to make twice this amount of progress, which would be awesome. So that's kind of my mini goal for the next month, is to use this 16 times. And then I have in my number 7 powder, which is really a combination of all kinds of powders in my collection that I just put into this container. You can't really see any progress on this because it's just like, it's a thing full of powder, and it's getting lower. I've been actually using it quite a bit over the past month. I used it 16 times, and I've actually been using it to powder my whole entire face, which I don't typically do, but I've started doing just because I've actually been liking the way it's been looking, and I know I want to use up this powder as well, so it's kind of a 2-in-1. Sad news on the weighing. I weighed it last month and it was 68 grams. I weighed it today and it was only 67 grams. I'm hoping that a majority of that weight is this packaging, and that, you know, I'm actually making some progress, but the packaging just weighs a lot. So yes, hopefully within the next couple months I can finish this off. I don't use a lot of powder by any means, so I'm not exactly sure how fast it'll go, but I have so much powder in my collection that I really need to get through. So hopefully, yeah, a couple months and I can get through this, but I don't know. It's gonna be hard to say. So since I finished off my Becca Primer, I am gonna be rolling something in. I did want to throw in a gimme product, a sort of gimme product, just because I've only finished 2 products throughout all of my project pans, and my goal this year is to finish 40 across all of my project pans. I have a lot of hard products in most of them, like a lot of them are pretty much full, so I'm gonna throw in a Give Me product, which is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. So as you can see, I only have this much left. I have been trying to finish this forever. I just honestly need a push to be like, finish this. So yeah, I am right there. I'm not going to mark this bottle because I do intend to reuse this bottle once I finish this product up, just because it's a gorgeous bottle and I can probably buy a dupe for less money than this. But I'm hoping over the next month I can just get this finished up and out of my collection and buy a dupe if I really, really miss it. But I've had this for so long and I just like see it and I'm like, oh, it's too precious for me to use type of product. So I want to get out of that mindset and I really just want to finish it up over this next month. So this is my gimme product to hopefully help my numbers a little bit and help me move this out of my collection. And then since I'm throwing in that gimme product, I'm also just going to throw in my Anastasia Brow Wiz in taupe as well. I literally just opened this Saturday. I literally just opened it like a couple of days ago. So I've only used it one time. I'll insert the picture because it is literally brand new. I don't want to roll it up and risk like breaking it or anything, but I will insert the picture of where it is currently. Like I said, I've only used it one time. It's literally brand new. I am not a heavy brow pencil user. Like it really does take me a long time to go through brow products. So I really want to kind of see how long it takes me. Since I'm having it in this project, I can like keep track of uses and keep track of how many months I have it in here. I know some people go through like 2 of these a month, but I really don't. So I really want to evaluate how long it takes me to see like, is it worth it for me to buy a higher end brow pencil because it lasts me a year, or should I really just stick to drugstore because maybe I use them faster than I think. I think that would be a really interesting kind of mini project in this project to see how long this really does last me. So that is everything I have today for my makeup project pan update. Stay tuned. I will be updating soon on my other project pans, my skincare and my Bath & Body Works project pan. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I hope you have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.